guys? I'm Pixel Dan reporting from New York Toy Fair. Today, That New Toy Smell attended the Hasbro event. So let's take a look at what they've got in store for us in 2010 for the Star Wars line. It was announced by Hasbro that this year Star Wars will be refocusing on a lot of the movie-based figures. Now, this does not completely leave out the Clone Wars line, as it has been a successful toy line. This year for the Clone Wars, they will be introducing a new Shadows of the Dark Side look for their packaging, which is going to be a change from the red and white look of today's packaging to a more darker blue look. It's actually really cool looking. There will be a total of 31 brand new figures in the Clone Wars line. They did mention that they're a bit behind, still releasing some figures from Season 1, but you will be seeing a lot more figures from Season 2 this year. Of course, one of the big things that they are very excited to release is the Hailfire droid. Now, the Legacy Collection will continue, although the packaging will no longer state Legacy Collection on it, but these will be all of the movie-based lines. Now, the biggest news is that they are releasing the new Vintage Collection. Now, the Vintage Collection has been done before. They are going back to it, including a lot of the figures from the movies on this vintage-style packaging. That includes both original trilogy and prequel trilogy. The Vintage Collection will include 37 figures in 2010, which is 4 waves. 27 of those 37 figures are brand new figures. 10 of those will just be like greatest hits, figures that they've already released but will now be on this vintage packaging. The first wave will be completely dedicated to The Empire Strikes Back, which we did get to see today, and you're seeing here in this video. They announced that the second wave will deal with some Episode 2 stuff, I believe. We will be seeing that at a future date. One of the coolest things about this is they are offering a new mail-in for a vintage Boba Fett. Now, there's stickers on the packaging just like in the old days for the vintage Boba Fett mail-in. And yes, the figure we will be getting is a vintage-styled rocket-firing Boba Fett. It looks just like the vintage figure, and it fires a rocket. It's going to be amazing, and it's something I personally am very excited about. Now, of course, one of the biggest things that come out of the year, following with their Millennium Falcon last year, is the brand new AT-AT. It is over 2 feet tall and is going to retail for only around $99.99, which is a little cheaper than I was expecting. It's an incredible looking piece. The biggest one yet completely towers over the original, so it's definitely something to look forward to. There are several exclusives coming out this year, one of which I was very excited about is the Star Tours boarding set, which is going to be the Star Wars Weekends exclusive at Disney World. Features a set of figures that are from the loading video from the Star Tours ride. If you've ever been on it, then you know exactly what these are, and I personally think these are incredibly cool. Some of the other exclusives this year, for the Star Wars Celebration, there will be a Cammy and Fixer 2-pack, which if you don't know who they are 2 characters who basically didn't make the cut in A New Hope. They were originally supposed to be in the movie. And one of the cooler Star Wars Celebration exclusives is going to be a Forlom and a Zuckuss 2-pack on vintage cards, but the cards will be corrected. If you remember, the original toy line had their names backwards, so this will be the reverse-named Forlom and Zuckuss and vintage package. Comes in a really cool 2-pack. They didn't have any actually on hand for us to film, but it's going to be a really cool thing to look forward to. And then, of course, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive this year will be an exclusive Darth Maul and Owen Lars comic pack, I believe, or a 2-pack of those two. So that is something very cool to look forward to. Overall, it looks like Hasbro has a lot of incredible things in store for Star Wars, so if you're a fan like I am, better start checking those stores, because it looks like around the summertime we're going to have a lot of great things to look forward to. Well, that's it for the Hasbro Star Wars stuff. I'm Pixel Dan reporting to you from New York Toy Fair.